Sleeves here, day 91. Just leaving my campsite there at Ensign, Cowall shelter area. On my way up the trail. Big accomplishment for the day is going to be I'm going to cross into Pennsylvania in about 10 miles. That's going to be cool. Looking forward to that. And I've never hiked in Pennsylvania, so today's going to be a first. And I know there's some views along the way, and I know you'll want to stay with me. About a mile or so of my hike, I came out into this neat field. Cool. There are some homes along a road down there. Neat spot. Trail's crossing this power line. Pretty neat little spot. No views, but man, the sun is bright and it's a gorgeous day. Man, I'm thankful for the bridge. Hopefully it's stable enough. Looks like it's kind of been hit pretty hard with the water. Come up to Raven Rock Road, Maryland 491. The trail's going to turn here, across the road, straight to the other side. Cool little stream. Wow, pretty neat rock features here. So they had made a loop out of this high rock overlook, and I went to the northern connection because I'm not going to do the loop. I'm going to go in and back out the same way. So let's go check it out. All right. This is interesting. There's a parking lot here. All right. Looks like we have the graffiti monsters have hit. Crazy. Can't believe that. Well, let's go check out the view. Well, this would probably be pretty cool if the graffiti folks hadn't gotten hold of the whole area. Crazy stuff. Let me give you an idea of the trail today. This is the trail. Wow. My knee is killing me. My toe is killing me. Other than that, it's a good day. And I'm gonna make it a good one. So, not bad. Just probably won't be able to do as many miles. But that's okay. I don't mind. I'm entering Penmar Park. Cool. I'm hoping they've got water. I definitely need water. Let's see if I can find somebody to ask. Nice pavilion. Cool. With some views. Very nice park here. Really cool under these trees. Well done. Looks like they're having a meeting back here of some sort behind me. So I won't interrupt them. The concession stand opens up Sunday, so I missed the food. Do you believe that? Man, I hate that. I got water though. Water's good. All right, check this out. I am leaving Maryland and heading into Pennsylvania. Man, I'm excited about this. This is a big deal. Good stuff. Pennsylvania. Man, that's gonna be a big deal because there's a lot of miles in Pennsylvania. Ready to do it. Trail talk today. Well, since I just left Maryland and am now walking in Pennsylvania, I'm going to do some lessons learned from Maryland. Number one, I had the mistaken impression that Maryland was this huge urban metropolitan area, and there was almost nothing there but just an urban sprawl. That's kind of what I had in my mind. Man, that could be nothing further from the truth. Man, every view, there is so much farmland. Wow, I have to tell you, I was surprised at the amount of farmland that is in Maryland. Just amazing, just beautiful. When you look at it from those views on from the elevation, man, just gorgeous. So, number two, when you're hiking the AT in Maryland, camping, you have to camp in a shelter or an established campsite. There's no stealth camping. At least that's what it says on the trees, the signage. Number three, we're talking about doing the 4-state challenge, and Maryland's one of them. And that's a 24-hour run for 4 states. So my thought is, why would you want to? Man, there's a lot to see in Maryland. Just neat stuff. I mean, it's got some cool state parks. That Garthland State Park, which is unique. Washington Monument State Park, the Penmar State Park. I mean, that's just to name a few. And then you have the Annapolis Rocks, the Weaverton Cliffs. Man, there's just lots to see here in Maryland. And why would you want to rush through it? And of course, I know there's people here on the AT that they're trying to do something different than see the sights. They want to do it's an athletic challenge or something. So I understand that. But hey, for me, why rush it? See it. It's beautiful. And then, bonus, Maryland has had the best AT&T phone service of any state that I have walked through. So if you have AT&T and you're hiking Maryland, you have nothing to worry about. It's good stuff. And that's the only time I've ever been able to say that. That is my lessons learned from Maryland. And that's Trail Talk. All right, I wanted to show you this road because it has a neat name. This road is called Rattlesnake Run. Cool name, Rattlesnake Run Road. The trailhead from this road is right up here. I hope the name doesn't mean anything for what I'm going to find on the trail. Through the woods there is Antietam Shelter. That's one of the original shelters on the AT. And met a gentleman at the Deer Licks shelters. He was doing some maintenance there. His name was Birchie. And he said that they're planning on lifting that shelter out and putting it in a museum, since it is one of the old original ones. It's kind of cool. So he told me to try to push on to this next shelter. So that's what I'm going to do. I believe it is Tumbling Run Shelter. And heading that way, it's only about a mile or so. And anyway, just wanted to show you the Antietam and to tell you about Birchie. He was a nice guy. Gave me a cold Coca-Cola and talked for a while. Man, I tell you what would we do without these folks doing maintenance on some of these shelters? I'm telling you, it's very kind of them to do that and volunteer their time. Cool spot. I believe this is called the Old Forge Park. The Old Forge Park. Good stuff. The real reason I stopped was that. And I had some trash that I really wanted to get rid of. And I am thankful for them. Man, that was good stuff. Wrapping up day 91 here at the Tumbling Run Shelters. Man, I met the caretaker. His name's Kurt. Man, he's really passionate about what he does, keeping these shelters up. Great guy. So really cool to be here at his shelters. Had a great day today, man. Went to the High Rock Overlook. That was kind of a cool overlook, looking out into Maryland. Just a gorgeous place. A lot of farmland, really cool. Then I made it over to the Penmar State Park. There, man, that's a beautiful state park, man. It's just a neat place. And then crossed over the Mason-Dixon line. Crossed over from Maryland into Pennsylvania. Good stuff. Had a good day hiking and gosh, did about close to 20 miles. So I pushed on. Was going to stay at the Antietam shelter, but I spoke to the caretaker there at the Deer Lick shelters. He was doing some maintenance, and he told me to push on up here to the Tumbling Run shelters, and that's what I've done, and I'm glad I did. So he's a great guy. Birchie was his name. He gave me a cold drink of Coca-Cola. Man, that was good stuff. Anyway, had a good day today. Glad you stuck with me. Keep hiking.